so I hope you're sitting comfortably.
Wow, good job I came. Plus you get a great view from up here. There really is a yawning gap between these two teams today.
No contest.
The supporters don't seem too worried. In fact, they're looking forward to the match.
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
I'm sorry, that's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle.
Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Great pass and catch!
She didn't dribble.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Look, they walk, they make noises, they score touchdowns.
Yes, Bob. They're old, undead Blood Bowl players. What did you expect?
Jim, it still just surprises me each time I see them on the pitch.
Ogres. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Good recovery. Squeeze through the smallest of gaps.
These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow! Ow! As physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
No doubt Tom Landry, the necromancer, is the most famous undead coach out there.
Of course, Bob. He's the head coach of Champions of Death.
Not only that, Jim, he's the first necromancer to resurrect a dozen skeletons and give them knowledge of the game, a trend that was quickly followed.
Touchdown! Well, let's hope that it's the first of many.
And we're off!
Good recovery. Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. Coach is rushing on his apothecary to take care of the injured player.
Plus the 3 assistants.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch.
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. The Referees Guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
We are especially lucky that nowadays necromancy is allowed.
Not too sure that the other teams are that thrilled.
That's the point, Bob.
Ah, yes, it's thrilling, Jim.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Oh, the Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob. I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all?
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
That right hook was worthy of a black orc.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. Oh, ouch! Was that the carotid or the jugular?
Whatever it was clinical. What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Back in the days, there were no undead teams.
Could you perhaps explain why to the fans at home, Jim?
Ah, well, it's simple. There wasn't anyone around to raise the dead yet, Bob.
No, sorry, too complicated for me. It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive. A drop of the shoulder and the player is passed. Nice pass. The action goes on. It was with a catch like that one, Jim, that I won the Chaos Cup.
That doesn't make us feel any younger, Bob.
Already halftime? I just hope they come out for the second half with a more combative spirit.
Yeah, the coaches will have fine-tuned their dosages of medication.
And they're off!
Did you know most teams are jealous of the undead teams?
Why is that, Jim?
Apparently, Tom Landry, in a rare interview, stated it is because their players don't stop playing when they die.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. Upside down, that's one way to look at things. Now, there's an acrobatic routine worthy of a gold medal.
Yes, it's nice to see an uppercut followed by a double backflip. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
She sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal.
opponents, they're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. Down and eat the dust. It's good for you. Did you hear about the Venus man-eaters, Bob?
Oh, yes, Jim. I think everyone knows about man-eaters.
Oh, I'm scared, Bob.
So is everyone with proverbial coconuts. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
Did you know that Champions of Death's mummies are rediscovered Blood Bowl players?
Yes, of course, Jim. Everyone knows they're 8,000 years old.
I guess that makes it old news, Bob.
That's not funny, Jim. Seriously, you need some new material.
She's got the ball.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often. That player's picking away on a stretcher.
But still alive, I can see the drool.
That's one regulation clobbering.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
yay! The living dead!
Now, I've always wondered if an undead player can die.
Of course they can, Bob.
Really, Jim?
They're getting dangerously close to the end zone.
Further domination.
Okay, they've got the upper hand at the moment, but the opposition are not dead yet.
Well, not all of them, anyway. The ball goes skywards, and the match is on. Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Is it true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans have their own fans themselves.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
Something must be broken.
Probably nose, a few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Did you hear about the Venus man-eaters, Bob?
Oh, yes, Jim. I think everyone knows about man-eaters.
Oh, I'm scared, Bob.
So is everyone with proverbial coconuts. In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah, you kneecapped him.
Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else has won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim, it was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
With a score like that, the match is done and dusted.
Talking of dust, I think that the opposition have just bitten it. The player gets hold of the ball. I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Splendid victory. I'm impressed.
Me too. In fact, I should have listened to you and bet on them.
Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't really matter when you see a match like that.
That's reflected in the excellent mark it received. Okay, so they're bigger and stronger than the opposition, but where did that get them?
Nowhere. But do you think they'll learn?
Learning implies neurons. A logical defeat for a team that was just not in the game.
They couldn't get their hands on the ball, and that's what cost them the game.
They really took the game to the opposition today.
Yeah, I don't think that the others managed to get out of their half all match. So, we're in for a dope-free match.
Well, on the pitch at least.
He's a typical example of RPBA, ref paid to do bugger all.
Yes, they could have got away with murder out there today.
They did.